So tell me about a time when uh, maybe your daughter wasn't too happy that you were giving so much time outside of her time to public service. So how did you handle that, and how did you convince her that it was for the greater good?
Yes. Yeah, thank goodness my daughter, she's a very understanding young lady. She's 22 now.
Mm.
And so, but when I started in public service, she was 15. And like I said, she played basketball and everything. But one thing that I've tried to do, I haven't always been successful, but is to invite her to come as well
Uh-huh.
and to see what I'm doing, and so that she would have a better understanding. Because I think it's important to introduce our children to not public service, but not necessarily to get involved, but at the same time to get involved and find out, I guess, things about themselves. So she, sometimes she came with me reluctantly, but I have to say, she was always happy when she came. I mean, we have done some things in like at Christmas time, giving out cookies, boxes of cookies to some of the shelters nearby, and I've had her come and help me. And then I've seen her take initiatives herself, that without prompting from me, she just took initiatives to do something extra. And that really warmed my heart, because it showed me that she really understood the need, that she saw the need of what we were, the people that we were meeting with. And so in terms of that, she was happy. And I think it gives her that empathy. She's always had empathy. But at the same time, I think as an adult, it gives her a better understanding of why she feels this way, and why it's important to give out, to give back. And so I really can't say that she's ever been really angry with me.
Mhm.
I mean, she's done things on her own initiative. Sometimes, I mean, there was a program that she did in high school. It's called Every 15 Minutes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if are you familiar with the
No,
program,
I'm not.
Anita?
That's a very interesting name. Every 15 minutes.
And what it entails is, it focuses on how a child dies every 15 minutes, like in a car crash, as it relates to, like, maybe drugs or alcohol.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so they were doing this program. I think they're starting to reintroduce it back into the high schools since COVID. But she was in the last class that did this program, because she graduated in 2019. And so she came home one day and she told me, she says, "Mom, I was selected to be in this program, and I am going to be the child that dies." And I was not, that
Yeah.
was very hard. But she did it, and I was very supportive of her. I went to the meetings with her. I think it's, if you don't want to have, if you don't want your child to be upset with you, um, or to feel distant, I think, and to feel connected, you have to be very supportive of them, especially these days, and especially after coming out of COVID. A lot of children are having issues from that separation, and you know. Change in the world, and just their reading their learning changed so drastically, that it's had an impact. And I've talked to teachers too. So I think the most important thing you can do for your child, to ensure that they don't feel angry with you, or feel like you're not hearing them, is to be supportive of them.
No, that's totally true. So, but I have a question also regarding every 15 minutes. So, was that a role play? Like she became the child who died? Oh, it was a role play. Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
it
it
was,
was an example. Okay. Yeah. Just to
yeah,
show them that why not to do drugs and alcohol, right?
exactly. And it was very intense, because as part of the program, then a police officer has to come to your house and tell you that your child was killed in a car accident. And
Oh.
then yes, and then you have to go to the morgue to identify your child. And my daughter was there in the morgue. I mean, like,
Oh,
she was,
that real. Okay. Wow. So
it's
more than a role
very
play. Yeah.
realistic. And they filmed the whole thing. The whole thing is, and so that it's brought back to the students then at an assembly.
Uh-huh.
And so, and of course I was there to watch the final cut.
Yeah.
And we knew so many people because at that time I was a council member.
Uh-huh.
And again, being supportive of my child, taking the time out to be there for her, be there for her friends. And when they showed that film, because so many people knew me, there were so many people crying because it was very emotional to think that, oh my
It
gosh,
will
this
be, of
child.
course. And you as a mom, like that, but it's nice. So I would say, like the message here to any working mom or any other mom is to be supportive of your child endeavors, and also take your child with you whenever you can, if you are too busy with your work or something else, because
Yeah,
then the child feels more connected as and a part of that initiative you are taking, rather than left out alone.
exactly. Yes, because I think one of the things that we may always be moms, but we're also role
Yes.
models.
No, that's really amazing. Nice. I'm even getting more and more impressed the more I'm asking you questions.
No,
Really amazing. Yeah.